Hello and welcome to your week 5 tutorial. Going over just some general instructions for this week and what work is due. As always, your dad joke of the week. I went to a seafood disco last week. Did I tell you that? Yeah, I pulled a muscle. Alrighty, your challenge to go cornier than that. We'll see him in the discussions. So down to the work for this week. Our discussions are going to be about evaluations, employee evaluations, and more so how they connect actually to your pocketbook, because this is going to be you asking for a raise this week. So you have an article to read here, an additional article in the discussion forum. Okay. It's going to give you examples and a little more insight on how to actually ask for a raise. So you're going to imagine talking to a current employer, and you're going to ask for a raise. You're going to create a script and what you would say. Now think about how that connects to your evaluations as you read the lecture. You'll see the connection, the fact that if you don't have a leg to stand on sometimes when asking for a raise, but if you have outstanding evaluations and proof and paper, black and white, saying you've done well, exceeded your expectations, whatever it may be, it's a great proof when writing or when asking for a raise. So when making your script for a raise, that's something you could talk about. So your assignment for this week is the scenario essay. This essay is basically based on feedback. So the scenarios are you talking to a superior and them supplying you with feedback and your reactions. Okay. You've had some discussions about feedback in previous courses. Now you're really going to apply what you know about that, do the simulation, see what they say, and then reflect on it. Okay, so you're basically interpreting the way the feedback went in that scenario. So pick a scenario that is closest to your career field. Not everyone is covered, but pick one that's closest. Okay, and feel how, think about how you would feel if you were getting those comments given to you by your superior. And as you're listening to those comments, kind of internalize it and make a list of the positive items that the boss is saying to the employee and the areas that that employee needs to improve upon. So you make that list. Okay. So your essay is going to be, again, 750 words or more. So that's a page and a half, single space, just if you're giving it the eyeball test. These prompts down here is what you have to answer. So you're basically just going to list what scenario you chose. Okay, and explain the employee's major strengths and weaknesses. That can probably be in one paragraph. Okay. The next part, you probably want to divide this into 2 paragraphs because you're creating a plan for that employee to improve. So whatever the strengths are, you want to, address each one of those specifically, not just a general work harder, do better. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to fill your page. So make sure you address each one. How they can continue on with those strengths, how they can improve on the weaknesses, basically setting some goals and game plans for that employee if that was you, right? And then the last part is detailing whether there might be another job that this person's better for. So was the feedback enough where that person's not thriving in that job? You should go elsewhere, right? Was it bad enough? How that's what you're looking for there in the end, okay? So pretty straightforward this week, as always, because there's not a ton of other assignments. Getting steps done in your multicultural and your portfolio projects would be a good idea in this week. As in week 6, next week, your multicultural assignment will be due. Good luck this week. Let me know if you have any questions.